Welcome to the EXS Partners Personality Toolkit. When you first log into the application, one of the things that we identified you would receive is your personality report. You can receive this on the left-hand side of the application underneath Personality Report. To access it, just go ahead and click on the link. This personality report will give you a report on what makes your personality unique. We ask that you review this at your leisure. And one of the things that many people find is that there are items that they absolutely knew about themselves, and yet others that didn't make sense until they saw them and went, oh, an aha moment. But our primary application is built around the contacts that make up our day-to-day interactions. As part of our process, we go ahead and create 4 default contacts of the main 4 personality types: driver, analytical, expressive, and supportive. You'll see next to each one of these contacts 3 links: Interact, the Supercell, and Coach. And each of these are specific reports for that particular contact. These reports are generated based on our own personality and the personality of the contact that we are interacting with. To access one of those reports, simply click on the link to the right of the contact name. So for example, to get the Interact report for the driver personality, go ahead and click on Interact. This will generate a window that contains a PDF file that shows the specific guidance created for Chad Steinhauser, myself, and who I'm interacting with, a driver personality. And you can go ahead and scroll through this. And one of the areas that people find most interesting are the do's and don'ts area of the specific reports, identifying what you can do to improve your success. So for example, for myself, direct what the driver does, goals, instead of trying to manage how, the activities and methods. So a driver tends to not want to be told how to do something. They just want to know what they need to do. And there are various other items. And these things are very specific to who you are and the personality that you're interacting with. The Supercell is intended to not only help salespeople, but also individuals that are trying to perhaps sell their own ideas internally. So that could be to your own team or upper management. And it identifies, once again, the do's and don'ts of your personality interacting with the target personality. So things to watch out for, things that will help them perhaps understand more clearly what you're trying to get across to them. And you can access the Supercell and Coach in much the same way. The Coach report is intended to identify the motivating factors for working with your employees, or if you happen to be a mentor for somebody else in your company, things that will help motivate them and allow them to maximize their career potential. And one of the things that we offer within this application is the ability to not only create but manage your existing contacts. And each contact is made up of 20 questions and their associated answers that really define what that personality is. So for example, would you describe this person more as a risk taker or risk avoider? Very simple questions, and as you get to know people, these answers may change. Your perception of them may be a little bit different, and the reports will be modified to reflect that. But let's go ahead and we'll create a new contact. Just do that by clicking the New Contact button. I'm going to go ahead and put in here my new contact. And for the purposes of our example here, I'm just going to randomly choose various answers to these questions. I would expect when you're going through and creating your own contact, you'll spend perhaps a little bit more time in coming up with the answers. But we'll go ahead and save that. And we'll go back to our Contacts tab. And we'll find My New Contact. And once again, I can go ahead and click on any one of these links. I'll go ahead and click on the Interact again. And that's going to pop up a PDF once again. Guidance created for me, Chad Steinhauser, for interacting with My New Contact. And once again, you have the ability to save and print, zoom in, come back at your leisure to review the report created specifically for your new contact. Now, the EXS Partners Personality Toolkit is a subscription service. You may purchase the subscription by clicking on our purchase link. We do offer discounts for bundling various toolkits. We have a business suite that includes all three of our applications: Interact, Coach, and Supercell, that we offer at a 30% discount over the subscription. A manager's package, which combines Coach and Interact, that really is there to assist our managers. That's at a 20% discount. And we also offer Interact, Coach, and Supercell as standalone products for $9.99 per month. We utilize Amazon payments, so you know your information will be secure, and you have the ability to cancel our subscription at any time through Amazon payments. And if you're ever not satisfied with the product, we will be happy to refund that month's subscription price. We're here to ensure your success. I appreciate your time, and please, try to create a new contact, pick somebody that you know very, very well, put our product to the test. Thanks again.